Hello, hello. This is Wall Crawl. Welcome back to our achievement guide for Hollow Knight. We just whooped the massive moss charger, and so we're going to continue to the left, get a little bit of geo, and then we're going to backtrack. All right, watch out for these guys as they pop up, get their money, and then I'm not going to worry about going all the way to the left right now. We'll come back later. So we're going to go this way, we're going to go down, and we're going to go to the right. All right, down in here. And we're following into a new biome. This one is called Fog Canyon. Now there's these jellyfish. The big jellyfish, do not hit them. What they do is they send out this heat-seeking kind of missile thing. I'll do one. And it comes after you and blows you up for like 2. You can dodge it, but it's hard to know where they're coming from once you hit them. So it's best just to avoid them. Just kind of fall down. We're going to go here to the right. Now the little guys are totally fine to hit. They can be real good for getting you your soul back. But the big guys, not so much. They're really good for blasting you in the face. Okay, now head over here, and I don't like this lady, but there is a bank lady. But there's a catch. She will let you store geo with her for a while, and I actually don't know what triggers it, but after a certain amount of time, she will steal your money. And she is no longer here, and you'll find this little house right here is like a cardboard stand-up thing where you'll like hit it, and it falls over, and she's gone. You can find her later in the game, and you can actually beat the money back out of her and get it. But I prefer to have my money with me, so I don't bank with her. Just leave her alone. But I did want to let you know how she works. You see that little sign? It says near a Stag station. Hop down here, talk to Quirrell real quick. Hey Quirrell, how you doing? And go down here, and to the left is our Stag station. Like always, we want to open this up. Now we got 3 of our stags open. I'm going to go ahead and sit on the bench to update my map. And we're going to continue this way to the right. Now, right over here, there's a place we're going to come back to real soon. I think in our next video, and we're going to get that mask shard. But we can't get to it right now without the Mantis Claw. And we're going to go get the Mantis Claw right now. Jump over here, dash across. And I know it's like we just got to Fog Canyon, but we're already kind of getting out. And we're going to the Fungal Wastes. Kill these balloon guys. They kind of spray down. You're going to have to, right now, you have to hit them 3 times. You see the little map stuff? That means you've got Conifer nearby. And so we're going to just hop down and get that map from Conifer, and then we'll go back up. You can hear him humming, and we're going to go and buy it. He loves this area. And that's good. I'm going to get some money that's right here real quick. So bounce. You have to hit down, hit up, hit down, hit up. I like these little bouncy purple things. They can take some getting used to, but they're fun. And you'll jump back up to where we were, and we're going to kind of move to the right. Like earlier in another video, I was saying that certain enemies come back. Like I killed them. If I were to leave and come right back, there they are. So there are certain enemies, but this big guy, he is not back. So he would have to come back after sitting on a bench. Now, I actually think it's a good thing because a lot of times those smaller enemies aren't too much of a threat. And they can, if you're like in a really bad way, you can you can just go back and forth and kill like some really little tiny bad guys, and you can get your health back up, your soul, and get back to a comfortable place. All right, we're going to come up here, heal all the way up, and we're going to go up, and we're going to basically get a reward at the top, but there's going to be these little plants that shoot out these little heat-seeking. They're slow, but they will blow you up and hit you for 2 masks, so you want to avoid them. Just, if you keep moving upward, the only one that's hard to keep from getting hit by is that final one at the top, and it's not too crazy. But just keep moving instead of being worried about where the little missiles are. Just go, just head up, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, don't stop. That's the only one that's a pain. All right. And then getting back down is not nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad as I get blown up. All right, so we got a Hallownest Seal. A Hallownest Seal is kind of like our Wanderer's Journal. Wanderer's Journal, I think you sell for 200, and Hallownest Seals sell for 450 geo. So I can definitely see why you'd want to sell them, but again, I don't sell them. All right, head upward. Just keep going, ignore those guys, keep going. And we're actually going to go to the right. We're going to have to kind of zigzag our way around so we can open up the door. These guys are kind of like the massive moss charger. They do leave a trail of infection or whatever this is behind them that can hurt you. So, all right, head back this way. And now you can open this door up and you could go through it and it would be fine. I'm actually going to go through and grab this little geonode right here, just so I have the money. I like money. And I'm sure you do too. Hop up here and there's kind of a mini boss fight and you actually get a reward from it. There are 2 of these mushroom guys, and basically you'll have to fight them both, but one of them starts quicker than the other one, and they spit stuff at you in an arc pattern, and they also smash down if you get too close to them. Let's just jump in. Let's fight them. Try to focus on one at a time. So just fight this guy, and there's his smashy smash. So you've seen his spit attack. Now the other one is now active, and you really just want to focus on getting one of them out, because it's a whole lot harder to be stuck in between 2 of them than just dealing with the one. One's really not a big deal. You just kind of watch where they shoot, step out of the way, jump up, get some hits, and just take your time. Not much of a problem. He's almost dead. There he is. He's dead. And this falls down, and it is an additional charm notch. So we had 3 charm notches, but now we have 4. And that's really helpful. There's a total of 11 charm notches in the game, but it takes a long time to get them all. Come up here and go upward, and we're going to reach a place where we can buy some new charms. All right, you're going to come in here, and there's this guy named Leg Eater. And come in, and you talk to Leg Eater, and he says he's got something great. Somehow you got to pay 86 geo just to see it. And so you do. And here he is. He's got Fragile Heart, Fragile Greed, and Fragile Strength. Buy all of them. Fragile Strength. Well, here's the deal with the Fragiles. They are, if you die while holding them, or at least while having them equipped as your usable charms, they break. And you have to come back here and repair them for full price to use them again. Now, that sounds awful, but they're actually really good charms. Later on in things like the run-throughs like Steel Soul, where you can't die anyway, they're extremely valuable. I'm going to sit on this bench, and we need to have a little bit more money in order to buy all of them. So let's see how they work, though. I'm going to put Fragile Strength on, and I don't have enough to put Fragile Heart on. I'm going to go ahead and show you Fragile Heart. What it does, it gives you 2 more masks to work with, which is excellent. Really, really good. Fragile Strength is like a total upgrade for your nail. It is probably the most valuable charm in the game. Now, there is a time later on in the game where you can pay a lot of money to make each one of the Fragiles no longer fragile, and it'll be called an Unbreakable Strength or Unbreakable Heart. And then you can use them much freer. But the catch to that is you're pretty far. I mean, it costs so much that you're pretty far along in the game for that risk to not be there anymore. Anyway, if you don't have enough money, you just keep going and benching and coming back to this guy right here and beating him and getting his money. See, he gives me 45 each time, and we need 250 to get Fragile Greed. What Fragile Greed does is it just gives you more money from every single enemy you kill. It gives you a reasonable amount more geo. It can be valuable during money farming and things like that. I don't typically run with it equipped though. Come all the way back to where you benched, and now the mushroom guy will be back. And we'll just do that. This time all we have to do it is 2 times. And we'll be able to go and purchase Fragile Greed. Watch out for the poison as you head down. As you can see, I didn't entirely watch out, and I got hurt. I'm going to go ahead and heal up before fighting him. Just wail on him. Yeah. Great job, me. Alright. And heading back. Now I have enough money to buy it. If you were to choose to go ahead and run with Unbreakables, with the Fragiles on, I do not think that's a bad choice if you're feeling pretty competent in how things are going. You do have to return to him to make them available to you. It's not that much money, really. Even 600 geo is not that much, but especially later on in the game. But I do understand if you don't want it. When I first was playing the game, I was like, I don't want them to break. But at this point, I probably would run with them a lot earlier, even if I were to break it. So I'm going to go ahead and go back, though, and assume that you may not be making that choice. But if you are putting on Fragile Strength, it's the best one. And I would use it and Gathering Swarm. If you're not, I would use Soul Catcher and Gathering Swarm and go ahead and put on Wayward Compass. That's just my recommendation. But again, use what you like. Okay, so we're going to head downward and we're going to go to the right. Okie dokie. Again, these mushroom guys, Pogo, Whack. The little ones are just a really good way to gain soul back. These little mushrooms that run away from you. Alright, I know I don't have to kill him, but I want to. We're going to head downward and go to the right. There are some of these plants. Try to just get past their little blast thing. No, we're not going to the right. We're going to the left right now. We're going to pass this person. The ground's going to shake. And up pops Cloth. She's a friend. Go ahead and talk to her. Alright, see you later, Cloth. She's on an adventure and wants to be nice and strong and stuff like that. If you can get over here, you know, kind of be at an arc as you bounce up and then dash and get that money. Get that money. And hop down here into a really, really large room. Ugh. I'm going to head over here. Try to get rid of this guy. And I just want to move up and to the right so I can just open up a barrier. And then we're actually going to go back. Oh, cool. I bounced myself back. Oh, it's going to let me. So just break through this little wooden barrier. Now you don't, you could go this way right away if you wanted to. And you fall all the way down. And you will see Hornet off to the right, and she's showing you the way that you're kind of supposed to be going, but I take us a little different way. Now, you can't go where she is just yet. You do have to go get the Mantis Claw first, but I don't exactly follow Hornet's advice, and so you'll just have to follow me. Go down here. These guys aren't too bad. I love how I tell you they're not too bad, and then they, like, wreck me. I'm like, I swear, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, this guy down right below us is one of those plants. So let's try to move through here really quickly. Just like a quick dash so you can get out of the range of that. And we're going to head all the way down, and we're going to go to the right. This little spear with little skulls tells you that you're in Mantis territory. Now, the Mantises are really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in their area. One of those things being the Mantis Claw. Now, how I fight these guys, I jump up and I dash, and then I turn around and hit them. So I jump, dash, pow, pow. Jump, dash, pow, pow. And because they can be a real pain. There's flying Mantis things, too, right here. And they're not as bad. You just kind of jump up and slash upward, and you're usually okay. These guys are the ones that are a pain. Jump, dash, whack, whack. Jump, dash, whack, whack. Just kind of get in that little motion. A little rhythm. Jump, dash, whack, whack. Okay. Having both of them makes me nervous, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot them. Sometimes using a spell actually saves you more damage. Saves you from taking more damage than having the heal. Story time right there, and then just go across, and we're gonna head downward. Make sure my money can get in my pocket, and head this way. Now there's mantises all the way down this. Also, I try to kill as many of them as possible because I feel guilty, because later on you will fight the Mantis Lords, and when you beat them, the Mantises no longer are hostile to you, but you gotta kill a certain amount of them in order to meet the requirements of the Hunter's Journal. So with their like being nice to you, I don't like coming up and being like, "Hi, what's up?" Bam, like hitting them in the face. So that's not my favorite. All right, so if you really need a bench, you can go all the way down this room and to the right, but that will trigger the mantises to be back, or at least if you were to leave the room. I'm going to just go straight here to the left. And this is where we're headed right now. If you don't need a bench, this is the place to go. Kind of where the light's coming in. Now we're in the Mantis Village. Hop up here, dash. Hop down here, dash. And we're going to have to work our way across the bottom. There's going to be 2 switches we need to open. Jumpy dash, whack, whack. Jumpy dash, whack, whack. Yo, dude. Yeah. Alright, this guy is harder. Because you kind of have to scoot in close enough to him. Yeah. And there's the first switch. That lets you go up to the higher level and opens the door there. Now we come up here and try to deal with these ones. Yeah, he's not fun. He doesn't give you a lot of room to jump over him, so my strategy on that one doesn't work nearly as well. Jump across. And as we work our way through, we still can't really go up there. We're just working our way through. And that little shiny thing to the side, that's our destination. All right. We go ahead and we pick up the Mantis Claw. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you learned something new. I hope you got the Mantis Claw. I hope you're really excited. Follow me in the next video and we'll figure out what to do with the Mantis Claw, and we'll go ahead and boost up our character and things like that. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Give me a comment, give me a like, give me a subscribe. See you soon.